Hello and welcome to a very special first on this channel. Now, you've seen me unbox a million different Magic packs and boxes and different products before, but this is the first time I'm ever going to be opening something new. If you've heard me talk about it on stream or on Twitter or anywhere else on social media, I'm not really a big TCG person. I love Magic. I grew up with it, same with Pokemon, but I never really play any other TCGs other than Magic primarily. That is until recently I discovered Flesh and Blood. Now, this is a brand new game. It's been only around for a few years, but there's been a lot of hype around this card game. There's this misconception, I think, that this card game is really hard to get into because of the price point. But from what I've seen, it's not that expensive. And in fact, I would recommend probably buying singles instead of unboxing them. But we're going to open up the first set that ever came out today. We've got Welcome to Rathe here. And we're going to see what we crack, if there's anything good. And then hopefully I can build a deck of these eventually and play them. I do already have the Blitz decks from Monarch, and these are really fun. I have all 4 of them, and they're really, really sweet and fun to play. I've played them with my brother, and I think my favorite's probably Chain and maybe Levia. These 2 are really sweet. The other 2 are good too, but Chain in particular is a playstyle that I really enjoy. So obviously this is just an unboxing video, and we're going to be opening packs, and I'll talk about the quality of the cards as well, and the foiling and what I think about the product itself. But also I might do some more videos about Flesh and Blood in the future. So if you're into this and you want to see more of it,
smash that fucking like button
and subscribe. So anyway, let's get into it. Let's open up this box. So you can see that around the packaging, it's very similar to Magic boxes, and that they have the logo of the creator here. Instead of Wizards of the Coast, it's Legend Story Studios, which is a company based out of Australia. Is it Australia or New Zealand? I don't know. I have to get my facts checked after I'm done with this. But really, really, really sweet. High quality product. Also, interestingly, you'll see this is for age 16 plus instead of 13 plus, which Magic obviously is. So we have 24 booster packs of unlimited. Now, the way that Flesh and Blood works is they'll do a first edition of a set when it first comes out. And those cards are typically a lot more expensive. There are special printings and special foilings on those cards. But then for every other set, they print unlimited runs after that. So if you don't want to be a whale and spend money on all the flashy bling cards, you can buy unlimited boxes, and they're significantly cheaper. Like these booster boxes go anywhere between like $60 and $80. And you'll be able to get the same playable cards. They just won't be as blinged out. There are still foils, but they're not like the super fancy foils. So anyway, we have a couple heroes on here. We have Dorinthia, we have this Garruk dude, and then we have Pirate Man. I don't know the names of the other ones. I only know Dorinthia. So yeah, let's open up our first pack and see. Okay, that opened quite easily. My brother did a booster box of this recently, and he said it was kind of hard to open, so let's see. First, we got to do the smell test. It smells good. It smells like Magic cards, actually. They smell just like Magic cards. I mean, maybe a little bit differently, but... So we have, what is this? A double face card. So every pack comes with a double face card that can be used in different ways, whether it be equipment or a hero. So right now we have Dawnblade, which is a warrior weapon, and then we have a Romping Club, which is a brute weapon. So that's neat. And I'll go through the order of what the cards are here. So I'm going to keep the flip cards over here. And I'm going to keep the commons, foils, and etc. So you can see down here, it's marked C for common. There are commons, and then there's going to be a rare or a mystic or, I don't know, something else. And then a foil. We got a bunch of commons here. I still don't know a ton about the game, so I don't know. I'm going to have to go back and check the prices. So we're already through the commons. So that's 5 commons. Then we have a rare Breakneck Battery. Another rare Blessing of Deliverance. And our foil is a foil common, Scour the Battlescape. So the foiling is interesting. It's like pretty subtle. It's not as flashy or blingy as I think Magic cards can sometimes be, where it's like blinding rainbow. But this is what the rainbow foils are, and it is pretty cool looking. I really do enjoy the foiling on these cards. Pretty high quality stuff. And you know, the back says Flesh and Blood. This is the back of every card. They don't change per set. And yeah, that's what they look like. The card quality is very similar to Magic. I think it's maybe a little bit glossier. It's a little bit glossier in general, but overall the card quality is really high. So yeah, then we have a bunch more commons, and I'm not sure if we have a chance to get something more rare in the end, but yeah. So I guess the middle of the pack tends to be where the commons are. And these are all actions and attack actions. I don't know if it's any different than what the first few cards were. These were what? These are just actions as well. So yeah, all the commons go together here. I'll keep the rares here and then the foils separately and double-sided cards as well. So that's pack number 1 of 24. Let's see if we get anything of value out of this. I don't really know the value of Welcome to Rathe, which is this starter set. But I will go back and check the prices afterwards. Also, please leave a comment if there's something that I pulled that's amazing and I should have sleeved immediately and I didn't. I think there's like one card I know. I think there's Tunic, right? Is Tunic the best card in this set? I don't know. Y'all flesh and blooders, come into the comments. Tell me what's good. Ooh, Helm of Vysen's Peak is pretty sweet. It is common, but it's cool. All right, here we go. So our equipment was obviously the same as the first pack. Now we got 2 rares. We got Sigil of Solace. We got another Blessing of Deliverance. This time we have the yellow one instead of the red one. And our foil is a head jab. The foiling is really nice. It's almost like matte. I don't know how to describe it. It feels less like shiny. It feels like exactly the same as the other cards. So it's weird. It's kind of like a matte shininess, if that makes any sense. I don't know how to describe it, but the foiling is really nice. So that's a foil common. And then I guess we'll just have a bunch more commons here. And I'm excited, like I said, to build a deck out of these cards because I don't really know which heroes I'm going to like a ton. I'll probably try and build Blitz decks, which there are a couple different formats you can play. The Blitz format is 20 life, and it's a little bit quicker. And then the standard constructed is where you play as the older version of your hero. So this is the young Dorinthia that you'd use in Brawl or Blitz. And it's a young Rhinar as well. That's his name is Rhinar. So that's cool. I got both heroes on the cards there. And then, yeah, you get 40 life in standard constructed, and you have a larger deck size and stuff like that. So a little bit different. And this card game is apparently really fun to draft and do limited in as well. So I kind of want to try sealed and drafting this at some point once I get a little bit better at the game. We're up to our first rare. We have Snatch. And we have Flick Flack. That's pretty cool. I think I've seen this one before. And we have a foil rare, Foil Disable. Nice. Check that out. The foiling, yet again, looks really, really nice on here. It's more subtle. It's more matte. And I don't know if these cards are going to bend like Magic cards do. We all know that Magic cards be pringling lately. So we'll see if these hold up when I leave them out. I'm just going to put these back in the box for a little bit afterwards and go from there. So 3 packs in, we have our first foil rare, but nothing crazy so far, I don't think. Usually it's the equipment that's expensive, so if we get any good foil equipment, we'll know that's probably worth a couple bucks. We have Bravo and Katsu, 2 more young heroes that we can play in Blitz. And we'll just get through the commons and get to the rare, another Helm. And our first rare is Potion of Strength. So yeah, you can use potions and different items for your turn. We get a Steel Blade Shunt. This is a warrior defense action. The yellow one in our foil. Regurgitating Slog. Interesting. The generic action. The foiling does look really nice. And then I believe just a bunch of commons here. Yeah, so you get 2 chances to get something really nice in the middle and then a foil. So that's a pretty cool pack structure, right? You get to get a foil in every single pack, and you get 2 rares or mystics, which is the like mythic of Flesh and Blood, to my understanding. Romping Club and Dawnblade. That's the 3rd one. We keep getting the same one. I want all the heroes, so hopefully we get the older versions of them too. Iron Rot Plate, classic. Flick Flack, the yellow version. We got a foil red or blue one earlier, I think. Ooh, this card's beautiful. My brother, I believe, got a foil version of Blackout Kick. But yeah, this is really, really nice. I like this card art a lot. I guess that's why they say it's 16 or plus, because it's a little bit more graphic. And then we get a rare yellow Overpower. Sweet. Looks really nice. Shiny. Dorinthia in the art there. Yeah. Some more commons at the end. Very nice. Blackout Kick's the coolest art I've seen in this game so far. If you're into the Magic art and you're kind of, that's something that you're primarily into Magic the Gathering for, I will say that this is the only other card game that has piqued my interest. Oh, there we go. We got older Dorinthia there. Cool. The art is just really solid and it's a little bit more mature. So I'm into it. Like Raging Onslaught. These look like Magic cards to a degree, right? So I'm kind of into the art style with this card game as opposed to other TCGs that I've seen that I can't really get into. I think this one holds up. It's pretty solid. So our first rare is Barraging Beatdown. And then we get an S. What the heck is that? I don't know what S means. It's not Mystic, but it's special. I have no idea what this means, but we have Crazy Brew. That's probably something cool, and I'm just not going to know what I'm talking about. I don't know. Maybe it's worth some money. I'll check the prices after this. Foil Nimbleism. I don't know what S means. I know M is Mystic, but who knows? Who knows? That's cool though. Crazy Brew looks sweet. There's a bunch of different options on the card there for your potion. Gives you a few different options. So our double face card is Quicken token and the Seismic Surge token. Go through the first set of commons. And our first rare is Blue Blessing of Deliverance. So now we have all three colors. Another S card, Reckless Swing. Interesting. Again, bit more gory art there. Pretty cool. We get a foil Hope Merchant's Hood. This is an instant generic equipment. Generic equipment with an instant speed effect on it. Hope Merchant's Hood. Sweet. So I don't think this is one of the expensive equipments, but still cool to get that in a foil. Because you are obviously going to be able to switch your equipment between any deck you play. That's another thing that I love about the gameplay of this, which, again, I'm not going to get too into in this video. This is more of just an unboxing. But I love that you can kind of just own one of every equipment and switch it between decks that you use. I think that's a really cool way to format the game, because all the expensive stuff ends up being a one of, like EDH and Magic. Demolition Crew. Look at the art on that. That's kind of cool. I wonder if these will be worth something one day, like deep into the day of this game existing. Hopefully it makes it that long, right? Ironrod Helm. Get a Sigil of Solace. Another Overpower, this time not foil. And we get a Rising Knee Thrust, a blue Rising Knee Thrust in the foil. And these foils, I can't... kind of there, in this angle, I feel like you can kind of get a good idea of how they're almost like matte foil. But yeah, these foils are really, really, really pretty in real life. I really like them a lot. And then, yeah, just a bunch of commons after that. I do want to understand the pack order a little bit more, and I think the pack order actually changes per set. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I've heard that it do be changing between sets. There's no double face card in that one, so that's interesting. I wonder what the last card's going to be. Maybe it means it's special. All right, cool. We got another Blackout Kick. This one's blue, so I wonder if we have a different color one. That's another aspect of the game that's interesting to me. Another Sigil of Solace, some life gain. And we get a common foils is Flock of the Featherwalkers. Very pretty. Pretty. Foiling is so good on these cards. Really have to give it to them. They did a good job with the card quality in this game. And we have a T card. What is this? A token? Cracked Bauble. Cracked Bauble, eh? Interesting. I'm going to have to learn the mechanics of this first set a little bit deeper so I can actually build a deck and find out which heroes I like more. I like Dorinthia off the bat. She just seems really cool to me, so maybe I'll go with her as my first hero from Welcome to Rathe. Got Anothos and Harmonized Kadachi. 2 weapons here. Scar for a Scar. Kind of reminds me of what's it called? Avatar: The Last Airbender, some of this art. A little bit. Like, doesn't she look like she's from Avatar? She kind of looks like Azusa. Y'all know what I'm talking about? All right, first rare is Time Snap Potion. Then we get Staunch Response, which is cool. Looks a little bit like Game of Thrones. And our foil is Awakening Bellow. Angry Brute action. Very cool. And a bunch more commons in the back here. Cool. Good stuff. All right, so it looks like we're almost halfway done. Maybe? I don't know. Getting close to halfway. Romping Club yet again. And the Dawn Blade. Dude, we have 1 billion Dawn Blades and Romping Clubs. Anyone needs one of those, I'll send it to you for free. Honestly, just hit me up. Comments, yo, I want that in the comments below, and I got you. All right, Sigil of Solace is our first rare. Steel Blade Shunt, Warrior Defense action. And we get a foil rare, Breakneck Battery. This is a red Breakneck Battery. That's cool looking. So that's a foil brood action. We'll go through the rest of our comments. So yeah, if you've opened some of this product before and you're into Flesh and Blood, let me know. Let me know. I need more people that are into it. I want more friends that are into this game. I know a bunch of people are going to the Calling in Vegas and across the country, which is really cool. In lieu of non-existent Magic competitive play, it's cool that folks get to play competitively in this game, at least. So Sigil of Solace is another rare that we get. Another Breakneck Battery. This time we have it on non-foil. And we get Breaking Scales, the ninja equipment. This is our second piece of equipment that's foil. I do wonder if these are going to be worth a couple bucks, but probably not. I think they'd have to be the rare pieces of equipment or the legendary stuff. I don't know. I'll have to look it up, like I said, afterwards. Let me know if you're going to the Calling or if you're going to an event, by the way. Or if you have a Discord where you play Flesh and Blood, maybe we can get some games sometimes. I would love to play in person because obviously that's why the game is named Flesh and Blood, but I'm also down to get a couple games of Blitz to learn the game better online. Iron Rot Plate. All right, here we go. So our rares are Flick Flack. Ooh, it's another S card. Get Bonehead Barrier. I still don't know what this S means, but cool. And our foil is a common. It's Demolition Crew. Very, very subtle foiling on there. See that? You can barely see the fire is lit. But that's it. Other than that, very subtle. Smash Impact. Wow, look at that. That's pretty gory. That's just like an exploded person. Straight up. That's a straight up exploded person. Crazy. I guess the brute cards are the brutal ones, huh? Alright, let's see how many packs we have left here. We've got 12 packs left, so we're exactly halfway right now. So far, so good. Some foil rares, which is always cool. We have a token in the back again. And we have Snatch as our first rare. Flusterfist. And a foil Emerging Power. Very cool. This reminds me of an old school Magic card as well, the art on this. I like that a lot. And a bunch of commons. Cracked Bauble. Put that in the token pile. I do want to see more equipment cards. If I can get some more good foil equipment cards, I'd be stoked on that. We have Young Dorinthia, and then we have Young Rhinar again. We don't have every hero old yet. We need the old heroes in these last few packs. All right, first rare is a blue Overpower. See what I'm talking about, the blue up there. Potion of Strength, another potion. Ooh, what the heck is this? Okay, so we have a foil Bravo specialization of Showtime. Wow, that's a really pretty card. I'm going to guess this is worth at least a couple bucks, right? I would guess this is probably the most expensive card we'd pull just by the way it looks, but I don't know. Very, very cool. So this is an S card. Now, let me look at the other S cards. Do they say specialization? Is it a specialization per S card? Or am I crazy? We didn't get a foil S card, so I have to look in here. Look here. Okay. No, they're not specializations. That's just an instant. This looks beautiful. Look at that. Showtime, huh? Look at the edges of that rainbow there. That's really, really cool looking. So I'm going to guess that's our most expensive card yet. I'll probably want to sleeve that afterwards. Sweet. Bravo specialization foil. Awesome. That looks really neat in person. All right, almost done with this first half. We've got Harmonized Kadachi and Quicken. This is fun. I always love cracking packs. It's cool that it's a new game too. All right, Barraging Beatdown. Ooh, our first Mystic. You can see it's the M here instead of the S. Glint of Quicksilver. Very cool. Warrior Attack Reaction in our foil. Ooh, Refraction Bolters. This is our third piece of equipment that we've gotten foiled. That's very cool. I do wonder if these are worth a couple bucks. I don't know because they are common. So I would assume that they're not going to be worth a lot of money, but you never know. Even the unlimited cards, if you get some good stuff foiled, it's going to be worth a few bucks. So I'm happy to see it either way. It just looks blinged out. I want my heroes to be blinged out, even if I'm using common equipment. All right, there we go. Now we got standard constructed Rhinar, which is neat. But I think now I have everybody for Blitz, which is cool. All right, we got another Overpower, a Disable, and our foil, Crush Confidence. Looks like a Bravo card. It's a Guardian action. I believe he's a Guardian hero, which is cool. And the foil pile. So I wonder what my favorite art is from the set so far. I think it's probably that Brute Explosion one where it's just like at a body just absolutely crunched into oblivion. Splashed. Get Dorinthia and Rhinar again. Old and the young versions of both of the heroes. All right. First rare here. Savage Feast. A Brute action. We've got another Snatch. And a foil Buckling Below. It's a Guardian action. It's very cool looking. Some more commons in the back here. Pack structure is very interesting here. I do like how you get to the rare quickly. There are no uncommons as far as I know, though. It's just commons and rares and mystics. Common, rare, mystic. Which is cool, so don't have to worry about getting a ton of bulk. All right, up to our rares. We have another Snatch. This time it's red. Barraging Beatdown. And a foil Cartilage Crush. Ouch. That does not seem comfortable to get cartilage crushed. I don't want that to happen to me, honestly. It's a beautiful little city card, too. Pretty cool, because the card game is really built around your hero, so there's not a ton of, like, creatures or spells in that regard. It's mostly just, you know, weapons or actions for your hero to do. Speaking of, we have our first Bravo, right? Then we get older Bravo. So that's cool. So that must be Bravo's frame, is that rainbow around him. So maybe I'll have to build him since I have that foil specialization. I don't know if anybody plays Bravo competitively, but if you do, let me know. Another Blessing of Deliverance. Haven't seen that rare in a minute. Another Mystic. Our second one. Blood Rush Bellow. A Brute action. Damn. Beautiful art. Super dark looking. I'm sure this would look amazing in foil. And our foil is a common. It's Stonewall Confidence. And of course, we get a bunch more commons in the back. Smash Impact. Again, this is I think Blood Rush Bellow and Smash Impact are my favorite. The Brute cards seem really cool. I kind of want to build Rhinar, to be honest with you. Just because of how, like, brutal it looks. No pun intended, but you know what I mean. Looks like a cool deck. It looks like a combat-focused, heavy attack, smash people type beat. I like that. Young Bravo. And Katsu. I want to get older Katsu. We don't have older Katsu yet. Maybe we'll get him in the last 4 packs we have here. All right, so we get another Blackout Kick. Haven't seen this one in a while. This is a ninja action. An S card. We have a Hurricane Technique. Another ninja card. And our rare, or foil, rather, is a Fluster Fist. Another foil rare. Good stuff. More ninja cards. But I don't have the adult version of the ninja character because I want to build that card. That deck, eventually. I'll probably start with Blitz just because obviously the smaller deck size and it's an easy way to learn the game. So I'm probably just going to start with Blitz in general. We have Bravo and Katsu again. Same 2 as last time. All right, up to our rares. We have Disable. Another Steel Blade Shunt. And a common Rising Knee Thrust foil. Love that you get foils in every pack. That's so sweet. These are draft boosters. There aren't variations of booster packs, by the way. Other than Unlimited and First Edition, there are not all these fancy alt arts like there are in Magic now. So if you're not a fan of all the, you know, fancy printings that they've been doing for different cards, this is pretty much just like one variation on each card now for this game. And as far as packs go, you're always getting the draftable boosters. Energy Potion. This is the first rare energy potion I think we have. Savage Feast. Ooh, and a foil Mystic. Glint of Quicksilver. Nice. Is this our first foil Mystic? The other one was a foil S card. But this is beautiful. Look at that. Targeted weapon attack gains go again. Very cool. 0 costed spell. That's awesome. That seems really good, actually. That seems really, really good. Again, I'm going to check the prices after I'm done with this last pack. All right, last pack in our unboxing of Welcome to Rathe Flesh and Blood Unlimited Booster Box. We've got Katsu and Adult Katsu. Sweet. I think I have everybody now in adult form. Last pack luck with that. See if we get anything spicy in the last pack here. Savage Feast. Snatch. And our last foil. Emerging Power. Did we get an Emerging Power earlier? We did. That's our second foil Emerging Power. And then just a bunch more commons in the back. So that's it. That's my unboxing. My first unboxing for Flesh and Blood. Thanks for hanging out with me. Again, let me know if you want to see more Flesh and Blood unboxings and content about this game. I do really enjoy what I've played so far, and it is the only TCG that I'm interested in playing and learning and getting better at other than Magic. So I'm excited to dive a little bit deeper, open more boxes. I also have a box of Arcane Rising, so that'll be the next thing I'll be opening here on the channel. And thanks again to my sponsor, The Meta, for providing this product. I'm excited to go back to the store, hopefully draft soon, and pick up more boxes to open. So yeah, thank you, and I'll see you next time.